my God, like, what do you mean? What did you mean? Girl, oh my gosh, girl, buy a clue. What do you mean? What do you mean? He means you. I mean, I don't know how many clues he has to drop. He left the letter. I mean, he's always protecting you with his parents. You practically family. And it's like, the friend is like, did you have a crush? And then she's like, oh, you've got one. I'm like, at this point, he can't say it, which by the way drives me crazy. He means you. He means you. Oh, Lord have mercy. My word. Anyway. Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. My name is Ann, and on my channel I review foreign international content. Today I'm back to review this excellent show that is probably going to drive us crazy, Love Next Door. I knew it. I knew they're gonna milk this up to episode 15 to 16. They're gonna go back and forth. They're gonna keep us in that romantic tension all the episodes. And now they're throwing in the exes. Now his ex is back, and then now her ex is back. You know, clearly we saw preview to next week. He must have showed up right here when he's about to say, it's you, girl. Where have you been? Open your eyes. Like, it's one thing for him to be like, oh, I've been wanting to say it to her, but I always feel like at first I was getting sick of him because I'm like, just say it. But now I'm starting to get his reasons because, first of all, she moves to United States, and then now she's got a boyfriend, and then now he also overheard, although she's broken off the engagement and back to Korea, that she still loves the ex. Why do you still love the ex that cheated on you? Girl, what is going on? What is going on? Now you find the letter, you read it, and it says, I hope 10 years from now, I'll have the courage to tell her. He tells you, like, I was just kidding. Really? Was he kidding? But all the other actions have always showed it was you. He's visiting you in the US. You're not catching a clue. I don't know. Like I said, he's always with your family. You're practically family. You know each other's first. I mean, you are there for his first Korean food or his first everything. How do you not buy a clue that he likes you more than just a friend? For her to be like, did you mean me? I bet you he's like, yeah, I'm like, girl, come on, let's buy a clue. Let's buy a clue. You also cannot be that clueless and treated him like a brother this whole time. Even that time when you walked in and he's sleeping on your, I think your brother's bed or something, and he pins you down, the way you're looking at each other, it's like, would somebody just say something? Oh my God. Well, just, I guess what we have to do is we're going to be patient, but guard yourselves. They're not going to confess that they like each other until we're in episode 15 and 16. That is what they're setting it up to be, because this 2 episodes, 5 and 6, 5, they introduce his ex, who even was like, yeah, I know she said me and you are in a passionate relationship. Well, I'm the one who was passionate, you are not. And clearly you only had eyes for her, but you've never said anything. The passion that you show towards her when she smiles, you're smiling, you never had that with me. But he never said it, right? Great. And then now her ex is coming back. Great. Just fantastic. That being said, let's go to the reporter and have their friend, who the paramedic. I'm loving that relationship and how it's evolving. I knew it. I told you guys last week that was his daughter. I knew that was his daughter because he didn't want to talk about his life and why he moved back into this neighborhood. I knew that must have been his daughter, and clearly we saw, and he sounds like an excellent father, single dad. He didn't quite say, he just said the wife or the mother went somewhere far away. I'm like, far away as in dead, or far away as in is in a different country and doesn't want anything to do with the child? I can't wait to find out more about that. Also, I want to find out because it sounds like he knows them. Remember when he went and confessed the fact that he's always, he's got a friend who's always like this other friend and never been able to confess. And the reporter guy is like, I think the friend should still confess, just like this other person that I knew who, when they would do swimming, they would always start slow but always finish strong. So although you're starting slow, or the point is you should have said it a long time ago, finish strong, like you tell her, right? Meaning he knew who they were. I mean, we saw the picture of him taking a picture of them when we were in high school, so he knows them. I just want to know what the connection is, because he's saying he moved back into the neighborhood. The thing is nobody remembers him. Even the parents don't remember him. So I bet you there's a story behind all that. So that'll be interesting to see. Oh, the other person who really touched me was her dad. When she was just like, I'm just a cook. I'm only good for cooking timboki, or whatever they call it. And the wife like hitting him like, oh, is that what you're good for, right? Like, that's what put food on the table. That's what paid for all the education for the kids. That's what has given us this life. Like, how dare you minimize yourself to just that? And the fact that he was being blackmailed by those stupid young kids, I am so glad they found out and brought them down. Crazy. They're preying on these small little mamas and papas shops that really don't know much about the internet and just are so trusting, and that's how they're getting money out of them, by blackmailing him. And then the fact that he had to take a second job driving people, and when he saw him with that one lady, he's like, are you having an affair? And then when she was talking about, oh, my husband's always coming home late, they're like, what do you mean your husband's always coming home late? You gotta love your girlfriends for always getting you all rolled up, like, oh my gosh, she's having an affair, you gotta go check. And she's all like upset, only to find out that he took another loan, and then obviously he didn't tell her, and obviously because he thought she'd get mad, which she did. But I'm glad that the truth finally came out, and I just love their relationship. However, the relationship of Song Hyo's parents it's kind of sad how cold they are towards each other. But remember last week I said maybe she had an affair, and the reason why I said that is because I thought the way her boss was like holding her shoulders was a little too close for comfort for a woman who's married. Only to see a flashback, obviously, of Seong Ho having that flashback of the mother. He's begging his mom stay, and she's getting into a car with another guy, clearly having an affair. And that's why he thought her dad was having an affair when he saw him with this other lady, only to find out that he was just trying to be a driver to people who are drunk and getting them home, which that's a nice service. People should be able to call and be like, look, I'm drunk. Can somebody come and get me and use my car, drive me home? US could use that too. That'd be great. Although here it's like, don't drive if you're drunk. Just forget about it. Call Uber, okay? Forget about it. But anyway, so I just thought it was interesting. So clearly we know that she must have had an affair, and maybe that's why she's always running away, because she probably feels guilty. And the way he looks at her, it's almost like maybe they can't get a divorce, but we're gonna stay together. But it's almost like, I don't forget what you did to me. And then she's always uncomfortable around him, and is like, can I, get me out of here. Like, I cannot stay around him. It's almost like maybe she's feeling judged, is what I'm getting. So that'll be interesting to see. But I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Like, oh my gosh, now they brought the exes. I feel like we're gonna spend the next couple episodes them, making each other jealous with their exes. She's back in his life, and then he's back in her life. So they're gonna keep acting like we don't like each other, and we're trying to live our lives with our exes, or trying to make it work with our exes. But clearly we know they always love each other. Here's to hoping it doesn't drag into episode 15, but if it does, I guess we're here for it. Anyway, let me know what you thought in the comment section of episode 5 and 6. Please join me. I will review Romance in the House. That should be coming up next. And I hope you also watch Panchiko. We are in episode 2 of season 2. That's so good. But once again, thank you so much for joining me. And if you do like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help support my channel. And I'll see you next time. Deuces.